Hey everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. We are going to kill Ruby Weapon in this episode, and you see that I have two dead characters, and this is tactic, because this guy, if you do not start with two dead characters, he's going to swoosh two characters out of the fight. Which means that when they are dead, so you see that right now, when he's seeing that two are dead, he's putting his hands into the sand, and now we can revive the two characters and start with everything. The thing is that he's not vulnerable to anything. The only thing we can do is fight normally, which would take eternally, or we just take Knights of the Round. Okay. The thing is that he counters Knights of the Round always with Ultima, which is kind of annoying. So this is why we have final attack combined with Phoenix so that we can come back. Knights of the Round, that's 13 knights, which always take away 9,999 when Cloud summons them. The others, some of them, they are taken away not that much. Yes, so we're waiting for this. It will take a long time, so in the last fight I told you which materials we all have, and now I want to go through the storyline with you. I want to explain this a little. Not quite sure if everybody got everything, so I thought that I could try to explain it a little. And maybe what I wanted to explain is why people love Final Fantasy VII so much. I have my own theory about this. The thing is, well, first of all, Final Fantasy VII is... the enemy in the game is actually the people who are draining the life of the planet. And this is something that that's a situation we are actually living in. You know, like, the current situation we are in is actually this. So everybody is doing this, and we are getting another ultimate end. So we are in the situation that we have to watch every day how other people are destroying our planet. So this is why people can actually identify themselves with the story for that thing. Then Sephiroth, who's actually a great enemy. I mean, it's a sad story. Sephiroth is a very sad story. I mean, he finds out that his parents, or that he wasn't born because people wanted him to be in this life, or they wanted him to be in this world. He was born because they wanted to experiment on him, and he did not know that. And then he finds it out, and I think everybody who finds out only finds out that maybe he was born because of, let's say, an accident, like let's say the condom had a hole and you were born. You were just unwanted in this world, and this is something that already can cause people to go crazy, like depression, anger, madness, maybe not, but anger, hatred of the parents and stuff like that. And now, you see, I'm trying to find a connection between real life and the computer game. And there actually is this connection. And this is what makes it so cool. And I think this is it, because people can, like, see that there is this point to reality. I mean, if we combine this with Final Fantasy VIII, where the enemy was a witch from the future, or Final Fantasy IX, where the enemy is this Garland guy where nobody knows where he actually comes from, Final Fantasy X, the enemy is a bug. This is nothing you can really rely on. Rely is the wrong word. You can really put something inside. Do you know what I mean? It is complicated. And I think this is what makes Final Fantasy VII so interesting. Okay, everybody is back. Then we need Mag Elixir, and we need Big Guard, and then we should be able to summon Knights of the Round again. No, don't. Ah, shoot, this is not good. Big Guard. Okay, and go. So yeah. And I think that, I mean, the story of Final Fantasy VII is pretty complicated. If we go through this, there is Cloud. He suddenly appears. He's with this terroristic group. The beginning is a terroristic attack on the Mako reactor that drains the power from Earth. So we have this ecological motive, kind of. And we find out as he doesn't really know where who he is, that he just appeared on the train station, and that he realizes that it actually wasn't all the memories he has, that they were just combined to the memories of his friends. So he thought that his friends' memories are his own memories, and it's completely complicated. So, but it is so interesting. You always, this is what I realized when I played Final Fantasy VII. I wanted to find out the backstory. I wanted to read it, so I went to my computer and I opened the internet, and I tried to find. I was in a forum back then. I was a member of that forum called Ketra Connection. We discussed this. Why is it like this? Why is it like that? And it was so interesting. It's very hard to describe. Then there was this big fanfic. I can't remember the name of it. I printed it, and then I read it, and I analyzed it, and it was just great. I mean, I spent a lot of my childhood with this game and trying to find out what the background story is. And you don't really get the complete background story from the game. You have to actually think about this. And this is what is so damn interesting about this. Yeah, so you just get into this, and this is what I think that Final Fantasy VII makes people so interesting. It makes why Final Fantasy VII is so interesting for people. That I think this is it. Yeah, so that's what I think. I mean, it's the same thing with Lord of the Rings. Why do people love Lord of the Rings so much? It's because it's the surge to destroy evil in this world, because you can make the connection between the world we have now and the world that is described in the story. And this is what makes it so important. I mean, Final Fantasy VIII, I love Final Fantasy VIII. I already Let's Played it, you saw it, and it is such a great story. It's a great atmosphere, but you cannot put it into this world because there are no witches, there are no, well, yes, there are no witches, basically. And there is no time travel threat. And here in Final Fantasy VII, the evil guy is a person that actually is made evil by other persons. And this is just so interesting. You do know what I mean, right? I hope you do. It would be great if you do. So, Ultima. We have no more things, so we will die. Okay, everybody dead. And the Phoenix Flame. Yeah, and the story? Well, the story is... I'm thinking of explaining that during the fight against Sephiroth. I'm not quite sure about that yet. But we can go until this point. So as I said, Klaus was found on the station in Midgard by Tifa. And Tifa realized that it is her childhood friend. And she took him in and she took care of him. And she put him back to life, basically. Okay, we need Mega Elixir. We need enemy skill. And we need Knights of the Round. He's going to do something, right? Yes, he does. Okay, come on. Big guard. Okay, and go. Knights of the Round, come on. Perfect. Maybe we can survive this then. Okay, I'll prepare myself. Okay, she takes him in, and then he agrees to take part in this terroristic attack, and then it's the part when we actually get into the game. We see that we take part in the terroristic attack, and we realize that there is a lot more behind it than that. And we find out that the Shinra energy service thing, whatever, they are drying out the energy from the planet. And the energy from the planet, the Mako energy, is actually the life stream kind of thing. Like the souls of what's dead goes back into the planet and makes it energy. And the Shinra company is actually drying out these souls, putting them into energy, and since the planet lives from this energy, it gets destroyed by this. And they are not even looking for alternative energy things. I have a word problem at the moment. Yeah, so well. I have to concentrate now, sorry for that. Okay, now maybe that will work. We still have, yeah, we still have it. So we'll survive this for sure. Doesn't work. I thought it could work. Well, it doesn't. Okay, doesn't matter. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so. And then when we go into the Shinra headquarters, we find Geneva, and we hear from Sephiroth. And we thought that Sephiroth, who should have died actually 5 years ago, suddenly reappeared again. And that Geneva, who Sephiroth thinks is his mother, that she is in the Shinra building too, and suddenly, overnight, Geneva's gone and Sephiroth is gone and the president is dead. And so we decide to follow Sephiroth and to find out what he's up to. And we follow him, and then we hear the whole story that Sephiroth is actually a great warrior and who turned crazy, who got killed years ago because he became crazy, of what I told you before. That he has to be stopped, because then later we find out that he wants to wound the planet to actually make the planet heal itself, because the planet is going to heal itself with all the Mako energy, and when he is in the center of this wound, he's going to absorb this Mako energy and become a great whatever thing who destroys the world. Yeah, well, and this is basically the story why we're after Sephiroth. Yeah, Cloud, as we know, wrong memories because he was trapped in the Mako reactor, in the Mako thingy, and everything is a little complicated. So, but this is basically the storyline, and there's going to be more to discover when we're in the North Crater later. North Crater later! And I'm going to explain that then. There are still some more Knights of the Round coming up. It is, by the way, possible to kill Ruby Weapon with only cloud. Or with only one character. But I don't want to do this. Okay, we need... Wait, is this the right... Yes. We need Megalixir. Megalixir. Okay, she's a frog now. Then we just need... Oh, we can? Oh, yeah, we can. Knights of the Round, Knights of the Round. You can get... Wait, Remedy... Oh, she will be dead, it doesn't matter. Just put attack. She will be dead afterwards, I don't care. Yeah. Oh my god, I have to... Oh, today is the 30th of December. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I went to the city today to go shopping. But I wanted to go just into a store, get in, buy, and go out. There are people inside who are like killing themselves for something. This is just crazy. This is so extremely crazy. Unbelievable. So many people and they are bumping into themselves with the shopping cart. They're like, I have to get over there, I have to get this. And it was like, what the fuck? Guys, are you crazy? The shops are going to be opened after New Year. They will be open. It's just 2 days. Not even 2 days. It's 1 fucking day that the shops will be closed. And I only had to go myself because I'm out of bread. I do not have bread anymore. And I would have died without food. This is the reason why I went. Otherwise, I wouldn't even go shopping. I don't know, but I needed bread. And people were really killing each other. It was just unbelievable. Okay, another Ultima. Ah! He's dead! He's dead! Woohoo! We got it! We defeated Ruby Weapon! Unbelievable! And it was so quick! I'm not going to tell you that I needed 6 tries already! Oh my god! Yay! All was born! I'm so happy. And we got the Desert Rose. Oh my god, he's dead. We can't him party. La, la. Oh my god, that was so fast. I didn't think that it would go so fast. As I told you before, but the thing is, I was so close killing him in one recording before. But then he put Confuse on Yuffie, and she threw an elixir on him. And that was the reason why I couldn't get this fucking guy. Yay, perfect. So now we're going to give the Desert Rose to the Calm Traveler, and you will see the great reward we will get. So, there we go. And, hello sir, I got your Desert Rose. Oh, it's Desert Rose! Wanna trade it for the Chocobo over there? Yes, of course. Okay then, it's a done deal. And look at that, we get a golden Chocobo. It's a Chocobo, take it, it's yours. I guess it's time to go on a journey for the souls of my departed friends. I think, is he going to kill himself? I'm not quite sure. So, great, perfect, now we got him. Looks like my stable's full. I'll come back when I have room. Yeah, we don't need him, we can stay there. Hey, you woman, take care of my Chocobo up there, okay? Yes, of course. Okay, perfect. Deal. So yeah, we get a golden Chocobo, but the best way to defeat him is when you already have a golden Chocobo. I mean, you can defeat him otherwise. It was just the lazy way to defeat him right now. So now, we are going to equip a nice materia. Wait, which one are we going? We're going to take this one out. Range. And we are going to get... Where is it? Okay, there we go. Enemy away. No, that's Jill Plus. I want enemy away. Now we go into the North Crater. By the way, Ruby Weapon also uses the enemy attack Shadow Flare. Okay, so let's go into the North Crater. I think I flew past it. No, I didn't. Okay, perfect. And down here! Isn't that amazing? So I want to go inside first, heal and save. And I just realized that I have cocoa on my blanket. Unbelievable. I find cocoa everywhere. Oh, when I came home from shopping today, this was just great. My cat, Stretchy, he puked all over my place. And I had to clean everything. So why am I telling you that? I have no idea. I want that you're going to say, oh, get well. That would be great if you could do that for me. Thank you. Okay, safe. I think we can walk down into the crater at least for a few steps. And then... No, wait, I wanted to save. Stupid me. Did I turn on the recording? Yes, of course. Okay, good. If I hadn't turned on the recording and now the fight would be gone, I would have cried. And bumped my head against the wall, screaming. So, okay. Let's get out of here. So now we are leaving. This is our final group. Even though it's not going to be as easy as I want it to be, but we have the enemy away materia, which doesn't mean that there will be no enemies, but it means that there are lesser enemies. It would be great if there were no enemies. So let's go. The last time when I had it equipped, I had enemies. And there wouldn't be enough... I equipped enemy lure and enemy away to actually get enemies for mastering enemy away, you know? Okay. Now let's go. Hopefully there are not that many fights. I'd prefer no fights, because we don't need them anymore. We're strong, great, awesome people. Nobody can stop us now. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Okay. And we've already been here, you've already seen that. I, by the way, used the save crystal where the wonder pod thingies are, because that is where I leveled the characters. It's the best place to level the characters. If you have experience plus materia, you get more than 8,000. And when you have two, they come in pairs sometime. You actually get 16,000 and more experience points, and like 2,000 AP. So this is a pretty great place to level. So, oh my god, we are going to finish this game today. Can't believe it. I'm a little, well, nostalgic. I'm all the way nostalgic, but at the moment I'm a little, I don't know, I'm smiling because this game is such a great journey to go through, and I'm so happy that I could do that again with you. Because this is the journey of my childhood. I still remember how I got this game. I'm not quite sure if I already told you that, but I had this magazine back then, 1997 or 1998. I had this magazine, and there was a list of the best games. And always with a game and with a little description of the game. And there was a lot of pages. And I found Final Fantasy VII there, and there was the description that the hero had to dress like a woman. And this was something that I really, really liked. And I thought like, oh my god, this is so cool. The hero has to dress like a woman. Oh my god, this is a zombie dragon. We don't have manipulation. I hope we can kill this guy. He is a tough one. We can learn something from him, and I did not use manipulation, but well, we don't really need this stuff anymore. But you can realize you can learn from him. Where's the dragon? Oh, he was tougher once. Let me see. Dark Dragon? No. Dragon Zombie. Pandora's Box you can learn from him. I think I'm going to put on Manipulate just in case. Materia. You have some... Okay, Manipulation should be the yellow. Let's do it like this. Manipulate, perfect. Okay, just in case. Yeah, and this magazine had so many pages, and yeah, I already said that. And yeah, it was like, I really liked this, that you had to dress the hero as a woman, and I was like, oh, this is such a cool idea, I have to note that down, and so I noted down that I wanted this game. And I also liked Medieval. And that were the two games that I wrote down on my list that I wanted to have them, and I bought them both in Platinum then already, so I'm not quite sure. I think it must have been 1998 then. And my mother and me, we went to the city to buy these games because she had to come with me back then. I wasn't old enough. I couldn't drive a car or anything. I could barely walk. No, but I could already write. This is the most important thing. And she went with me to the store, and I know that I got them both on the Platinum version. I was so proud of this, and I started to play them, and this is part of my childhood, and so I really have a connection to this game, and it's so great that I'm sharing this with you. This is just awesome. I love sharing guys with you. I love sharing stuff with you guys. That's what I wanted to say. Oh my god. I love sharing you guys. No, I want you all for myself. I don't want to share you. You're mine. Unbelievable. Starting to get crazy here. Okay, you're going to get killed right away. Perfect. Oh, we're almost where I'm going to stop the episode. Still some steps. Here we are. And I'm going to leave you here. This is where we will stop this episode. They're going to start talking right now, but we will get this conversation in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. We will see each other in the next and final episode. Bye bye.